Hello, listeners near, far, and light years away. This is the weekly What's Up. I'm Jay.
I'm Nick.
And I'm sad. I'm just kidding. I'm William.
Here on the weekly What's Up, we challenge ideas, provoke thought, and review various art forms from the filthy planet Earth. Coming up this week, we'll be discussing Glow of Fireflies by Renpool, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, and the Hug film by Hulu. But first, a word from our sponsor. First, we'll be discussing Glow of Fireflies by Renpool, which is not a particularly well-known song, but that's I didn't have a follow-up to that sentence. So, what did you guys?
Usually, when you say words, they're meant to lead into another word.
Yeah.
Jane. Why?
Usually,
why
when
would you do that?
you put a conjunction in there, it follows up with something, but I didn't have anything prepared, so I don't know why I did that. But anyway, so what did you guys think about this?
I thought it was really catchy. Like you said earlier, this had never popped up on my radar. But I thought it was really catchy. I thought it was a pretty smooth mix. I liked the way it was upbeat. I got a little bit of jazz vibes out of it, actually.
Yes.
But what did you think about it, Nick?
So it first began with the sound of a bunch of screaming animals going like, sir.
I think you sent him the wrong video.
I'm sorry. I must have sent
like
you
the
a bad
grasshoppers.
link.
I think there was a frog in there. Like, if I could listen to that stuff inside, and people think it sounds nice. No, it does not. That stuff wakes you up. And then you put it into a song. It's just like, hey, just go outside. Like, instead of listening to like the EDM version of Grasshoppers, just go outside. All right.
What if you don't have
So
grasshoppers
what you're
in your
telling me
area?
is you found the 5-hour mix of rainforest noises.
Yeah, that's why I'll go outside to find, of course.
Why,
Okay.
What if you don't have crickets in your area, though?
Then go find crickets. Like,
No, it's easier to listen to EDM. I don't know. You've
That's
just
not-
made it harder.
yeah.
EDM's
I've
not
listened
outside.
I've listened to all of those animal noises my entire life, and I can tell you, it is not fun. I don't care if you're from the city. I don't care if you're born in Maine, New York. I don't care if you're born on that street and you never moved until you were 18. You don't want to hear grasshoppers.
Okay, you
It's
don't get to
interesting, but it's
decide.
not cool.
You don't get to decide the wants of every living person on the planet right now. Some people want to listen to grasshoppers. Okay.
But it's
Okay, but how do you
like
feel about the song?
it's like I don't know the noise of it. I don't like the song, but just because that first moment, and then the rest of the song, like, what am I going? Where did I move to now? It went
sounds
from
like
just
you only
animals
listened about
to
7
just something
seconds
else.
of the song.
This song.
No, it went from animals to just something else entirely. And I was
No.
like, oh, this is EDM. I
Song is catchy and adorable. Okay.
I don't vibe with that. I do
Ugh.
not.
Fine, whatever. I'm just gonna be mad at you. Right,
It's okay. It's okay to be wrong, Nick.
I thought
It's
it was an
completely
opinion.
okay to be wrong.
Nick, who hurt you?
People who also didn't like EDM music.
Did
They
you
just passed it down to me. No, sir. I have a say because I had a phase with EDM music, right? And now I don't like it anymore.
Fine,
I grew up.
whatever. It's fine. It's okay to be
That's-
wrong, like you said. It's whatever. I'm not even mad about it.
the last 3 minutes of conversation could have been summed up in that one sentence.
No. No, sir. I don't want to like forcefully listen to EDM music. I wouldn't put it on in a certain mood. It's the kind of genre. If it comes on in a car, I will switch it. If it comes on while I'm like on the go dancing, yeah, don't care, sir. Vibe with us. But like,
That is fair.
it's for specifically like certain moods that I'm never in, and social situations I'll never be in. So like, I don't vibe with it.
Yeah, it's fair. You're not
Yeah.
not gonna vibe with every song. Yeah, that's fair. I like.
And then
but,
that
like,
song entirely, I would not vibe with
like
at all.
I vibe with this because it has like a really interestingly evolving melody, and it keeps it pretty fresh throughout the whole thing. The chord progression is the same the whole way through, but it held my interest because of how unique it is compared to popular music. Like the chords it's like jazzy, and a lot of popular music like doesn't like use those jazz chords, you know.
Yeah.
And it's very atmospheric. And it's like jazz with like a helping of synthesizers.
Yeah.
I
I
like
actually
it.
really dug the sound design for it too.
Yes.
Like, none of it really felt like empty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it filled almost every space. But like that's kind of what I got out of it.
Yeah, and there was like a really obvious chorus that it has, which was intermingled with a lot of like interludes and changes of pace. But all the choruses were different from each other. You know, it wasn't like copy paste; like they were all different, which was really really cool. The instrumentation and variety of instruments and sounds, it makes for a song that could have been repetitive, but it wasn't, which is a lot,
Right.
which is saying a lot because glitch hop it's like really repetitive usually.
And also, I kind of want to like beat down on that point a little bit more. Is after about 45 seconds, you don't hear the piano in the beginning of the song again throughout the entire rest of the thing.
Yeah,
And so, like that, I agree with the fact that like it does use a wide variety of instruments, and a lot of the time they're not reoccurring. It's unique.
yeah, and it's not even like recurring melodies, you know, because he like switches it up through the whole thing. So for me, like, you know, it's cool. You know, I figured there were gonna be people that wouldn't vibe with this, but my biggest kudos to this music producer. I mean, I think they've put together something really, really, really special, and I have nothing but good things to say, honestly, about this guy. Although I wasn't a fan of the music visualizer that they used, but I mean, the artist didn't pick that; it was the uploader. The music visualizer was kind of gross looking. I don't know what it was about it. It made me think of like a nest of insects or something, and I was like, ew, that's disgusting. I'm not going to look at that. I like the song. The song's great.
Yeah, this song's very good. I actually really enjoyed this one, but I can see why a lot of people wouldn't like it because normally with like those jazzy kind of noises, you don't know exactly where the song is going to go, and for some people, that's not like preferable. They like the predictability of like, oh, this is where the song's going,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. And also like the 15 hours of animal screaming that Nicholas found in the song, like I can see why you wouldn't like that either.
I will say,
I'm just used to hearing that.
like
Yeah, that stuff wakes you up, sir. Like it's not
the
fun.
yeah, that's fair. I think that the intro could have been different.
Yeah,
Like the sounds at the beginning. I think he was trying to set like an atmosphere, which is fine, but I think it could have been done in a slightly better way because it was a little bit weird.
Yeah, I don't know how it went from like point A to point B though. Like I'm hearing grasshoppers, and all of a sudden the EDM just kicks in, and I'll be like, this is not a bopper right here. This is not the boppiest of bops. I want a bopper.
I thought it was Boppy.
I can't. I wouldn't bop to grasshoppers.
The grasshoppers were only in the
Oh.
beginning. The grasshoppers were only in the
If
beginning. You can
if I
bop
wanted
the
to
rest
bop
of the
to grasshoppers, I would go
song.
outside. Eh?
You
I can say it.
can-
Like,
But you can bop to the rest of the song.
but then the rest of the song just confused me. I'd be like, I'm hearing grasshoppers, the EDM. Then like, it'll take me 3 minutes just to even think what's happening. And then
It's
by the time I'll be like,
about setting
oh, it's a part of the song. Then it's like, song's over already. And I was like, all right, cool.
it is about setting a tone. It's not about the grasshoppers.
That's all I can think of is the grasshoppers. That's how that's how forgettable it was for me. It's just grasshoppers.
That's fair.
I don't know if you're
That's
just
completely
you're
fair.
just easily distracted. Is that the problem?
That also could be it. Like the grasshopper noises. I just
Like-
there's a lot of like waking nights in the summertime because of those grasshoppers. Yeah.
I like. Oh my god! Close your windows, bro.
Then I would die of a heat stroke. I don't win. I don't win.
Does it really get that?
It's either I listen to EDM grasshoppers outside or I die of a heat stroke inside. So
EDM grasshoppers outside.
Did they not believe in ACs in Newfoundland?
Yeah. Do you
no,
not have?
not one,
Really?
not one.
Why not?
Because no, the climate change. It happened so fast. Everyone's like, "Wait, I can't. I don't have $5,000 on me right now to get an AC." And
What?
it's like, yeah, ship it.
Honestly, I feel bad.
Climate change made you not be able to buy an AC.
Do you want me to ship
No,
one to you?
it happened so fast to the point where everyone was just like caught off guard with it. Cause like it was like 30 degrees yesterday, which I think is like 90, 95 in Fahrenheit, and like that is bad.
Do you want me
that
to
is
ship
warm.
you an air conditioning unit?
No, I'd rather die of heat
Is
stroke.
that-
Thank you.
That's that's odd, but
All
okay.
right, we're setting up a GoFundMe. Put the link in the description. Get
No.
this man an AC.
Go fund me for Nick to get an AC. I like
No,
that. Yeah, we're
that-
gonna do that.
You know how like the fancy people when they have ACs, if not they're new, they can't handle it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like
Exactly.
no, if you go like see a house and you see an AC, you'd be like that person makes money.
I've never seen a
That's how you can
house.
tell. Exactly. And then when you don't hear grasshoppers, then you know you're in the right place.
What?
Bro, we could get we could get a portable AC unit for like $67 and just ship it to you.
$67. Isn't that a fan? Isn't that pretty much what that is?
What?
Isn't a portable
It's a
AC
fan-
just like a fan, pretty much?
It's a fan that makes the hot air cold.
Yeah, it runs it through coolant. It runs the air through
That's
like coolant
fancy.
liquid. It's very fancy. That's why it's $67.
Just get a bag of ice, put it behind the fan, boom, AC, done.
Well, why don't you do that?
Because I just thought of that right now.
Anyway, Glow
Good.
of Fireflies, that was a great song.
Yeah, fantastic. I really liked it, but you know, it's okay if you didn't vibe with it, but I
Grasshoppers.
vibe with it. It's on my playlist, son, so I vibe. All right.
Yeah. What's our next thing?
Okay, so I think like we just spent 10 minutes on that, and I think we only talked about the song for like 4 of those minutes, but like I'm sorry, Renpool. Okay, so the next the next one that we're doing is Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. All right,
Worse.
so dang.
Worse. I would listen to an EDM song every day. I would listen to Grasshoppers 24 hours a day.
Why is it worse?
I thought The Weeknd was good. I heard good things. Then when I learned he was one person, like, why don't you just be your name? That was the
That's
first thing. And like, The
factually
Weeknd is
not
2
true.
days. Why isn't it 2 people?
That is factually not correct. There's more people involved than just him.
I don't know. I only seen him, and then I seen Mrs. with a lollipop. I
And-
was so beyond confused. Like,
But a lot of people, did you say lollipop? What?
I think so.
I
Isn't
thought
it
it-
in the song?
I thought it was a
How-
microphone.
What do you mean you think so? You said it.
Sir, whatever the thing is called. She was talking something, right?
A microphone?
all I know.
I thought she had a microphone. I didn't see
Was
a
it a
lollipop.
microphone?
She
I
was,
thought it was like red.
she was talking into a microphone, right?
Same thing. Same
It's a
thing.
It was a microphone.
I
What?
don't
It's the same thing.
understand what's going on.
Did you just turn this song on and then close your eyes and ears?
No, I turned the song on. I went to make breakfast, alright?
Oh, so you weren't even there.
No, I
It's
was there.
playing
It
in a
was
different
happening.
room.
I could see it from like where I was too.
I-
I just stopped watching it because it just became terrible.
I think after this podcast, go back and listen to it again with 0 distractions because I think from what it sounds like you turned it on and went to a completely different room.
So I wish
That's
I
what
would.
it sounds like.
Like name something more forgettable. Like honestly, it was not good.
This podcast is more
Stranger-
forgettable.
Stranger Things season
Well.
3. That's pretty forgettable. All right.
Ow.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to happen, wasn't it?
But honestly, I actually did kind of dig this song.
Do you want the knife back, or should I just leave it in my heart, William? I just don't know. I don't.
Wow.
You can keep it.
Oh, man's made out of money now buying our knife.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
We
like,
got all this money from Jeffrey Bezos.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we love Bezos.
Yes.
He's sponsoring
Okay.
me a bit by he gave me like a bunch of ACs.
I don't want them.
We're gonna ship
All
one
right,
to
you're
you.
not getting one then.
No,
I
we
didn't
gotta
want
ship
one
one. If
anyways.
he dies of a heat stroke, I will be upset. Like I just like.
Come back next year. It's definitely gonna happen. At least once.
Maybe. But what do you think? of the song, Jay?
All right, I'm okay. All right, I'm worried
Take the
about.
reins, please.
I'm worried about you, Nick. But all right. I mean, I like the song. I do like the song itself. It's like it's really atmospheric. It's very 80s. It's like I think it's for me. It's like perfect driving at night music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like perfect driving at night music.
That's a flex.
Okay, so for the so I really like the song. The song is great. It's like I love the vibe, I love the melody, I love just everything. Like I love the song. But I don't like the video. Okay? I don't like the
I
video.
actually have a few things to say about the video because I
I don't
thought
like how
actually,
Sandy looks.
I kind of understand what they were going for. So, like, have you guys ever seen the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
No.
No, I don't like Las Vegas.
But what I got from the video is it's kind of like taking inspiration from that movie, which is basically just about taking a lot of drugs and experiencing the moment.
That is a
Honestly.
weird movie.
Could be.
So it sounds like more of a documentary for the drug, and then it sounds like a payday for the drug dealer.
Pretty much.
Did you
but-
like the song, William?
Yeah, I love the song actually.
Okay.
I kind of got some like Take on Me vibes from it, if that makes sense.
A little
Haha,
bit.
that was
I
meme
can
song.
see that.
So like I can kind of see the '80s inspiration. It was very Michael Jackson inspired,
Yeah.
very like
Oh yeah.
inspired. But I can kind of like from the video, like the video, the music video gives off a completely different vibe than the lyrics does. If that makes sense.
Right, exactly. It was so like I was so confused.
It was so aggressive.
Yeah.
It was so yeah.
It's like someone turn off their LEDs. Like I don't want that red filter the entire time.
Well, it was
But, like,
yeah. Like I have a okay. So I have some notes on the music video because I don't know exactly how much of the video we should be taking as literal and how much we should be taking as metaphor. Like it's really confusing, and it starts out like a horror movie. Okay, he's got blood in his mouth. It's like dripping out of his nose, and he's screaming. Like I was like, what?
Oh, I thought he was laughing.
I maybe that doesn't take away from the
That's
horror
subjective.
movie vibe. It's like it started out like it's like horror movie. Like this is going to be a slasher film. Also, it's a groovy little '80s song about love. Like it was
Okay, that was a whole thing
I
I
thought-
didn't even pick up on until I looked up the lyrics. From just watching the music video, you cannot tell it's a love song.
no, yeah. I had to look up the lyrics too.
Like what I got from watching the video and listening to the lyrics at the same time, I was like, oh, he takes a lot of drugs because like when quote like his partner's not there, he can't feel normal. If that makes sense, that's kind of like what I got from it.
Yeah, with
But,
this,
like, when
with
I look-
this-
When I
sorry, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
But like when you separate that and look up the lyrics, what I got from the lyrics alone, it sounds like he's singing about like a breakup he had, and he's like lamenting about the heartbreak and mourning something that could have been.
Yeah. See, that's
Does that make sense?
that's the same experience I had with it too, because like from the video and the song together, I was like, "Is this about drugs or something?" And then I looked up the lyrics, and I was like, "No, this is like this is a love song." So the video seems disconnected almost. And
Why is there so much red happening? What's with them in red?
it's the '80s, man.
It's,
Um,
it's a style.
They got red
it's-
headlights. Is
it's
that
the
legal?
'80s. It's the '80s. The '80s, man. A lot of red.
Everyone was doing drugs and having red headlights in the 80s.
But the song itself seems like it's about either a new romantic interest, and there were people theorizing about like it might be about an old romantic interest because there was a line in the bridge that said, "We'll never let you go this time." So
Yeah.
it sounded like it was like maybe it was a romantic interest that he's back together with now. Like I guess I don't really know. I don't like the music video though. I don't understand what they were going for. Maybe if I understood what they were going for better, it would have been better. 2 minutes and 23 seconds into it, when he's driving in the car and everything slows down and the song changes key, hated that. Anyway,
Yeah, that was bad. That was
Um,
terrible.
it destroyed the flow of the video. Like absolutely destroyed the flow of the video
Yeah.
and the song. 3 minutes in, he starts getting punched by scary bald men. I like why? I don't like. I was really
She got murdered.
really confused.
I don't know.
And then he started
Okay.
started
What if
dancing.
she died?
He started dancing in the street with blood all over his face, and I was like, "Is this a metaphor for love hurts?" I guess. Like, is that what this is? It's like a cross between Michael Jackson and the Joker. It was really weird.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from it too, a little bit. But like, I kind of want to double back to like the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas part. If it is what inspired that, like I think by that, like I think that it is, none of it's meant to be taken literally.
I kind of wondered if the whole thing was metaphor. Yeah.
Yeah, because in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, scene by scene is supposed to be metaphor instead of actual story.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I feel that.
So
I feel that.
I think scene by scene in this music video, it's not meant to be taken by face value.
Yeah.
I think it's a metaphor for something a little bit deeper, like something that maybe he had experience, but he wanted to like cover up with a stylized version of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of the conclusion I reached by the end of this whole thing when I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I think that the whole thing is supposed to be a metaphor for something.
Right. I absolutely agree with that.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it now. I'm watching it again, right? I think
Right
what happened
now?
was no. He said he said no. I think he fell in love with someone, a stage performer, and when he tried to actually like, get with her, then the security guards beat him up. That's it. There's no more to it. And that is it.
Nick has solved the whole video.
The whole mystery has been solved. Yeah, I was thinking.
That's pretty much what it was. He was driving. I don't know why he was driving. I don't know why he was driving happy on some like LSD trip, but like pretty much
drugs,
like,
man.
when he tried to get close, and security guard looking people just went to go beat him up. If not then my second theory is she died, and he's taking a bunch of drugs and doing a bunch of stupid stuff that people beat him up for.
Yeah, that's kind of like why I don't really like the music video, because it kind of does portray a whole different story than what the song actually is supposed to mean.
Yeah.
So I love the creativeness of it. I like what they were going for. I just don't think it fit the theme of the song.
Right. Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't fit. I think that the themes that the song gives off and the themes that the music video gives off kind of oppose each other.
Right. It's kind of like they're fighting for the center of the stage, and it kind of like ruins it a little bit.
Yeah, which I don't know if that was the intent or not. Maybe The Weeknd is listening to this right now, and they're like, "That's what we wanted."
We wanted to confuse everyone.
Yeah, that was the goal, I guess. Yeah.
And also, if The Weeknd is listening, please send Nicholas an AC.
Yeah, he really needs. Yeah,
sir, how much money they got? You better send me a house with
you
an
guys
AC.
have money.
What do you mean?
Yeah, The Weeknd has a lot of money. Send that guy like
especially from that
ACs.
song, 180 million views. I can only believe how many downloads it goes.
Yeah, it was like number 5 on the top 100 or number 4 on the top 100. I think 4 or 5.
But I feel like to get up there now doesn't take that much work.
I'm so exhausted.
You just have to be lucky.
I'm so exhausted that when you said that the song had 180 million views, I was like, "There's not even that many people."
So like 6 million people overall.
Don't you know there are only 3 million people on the planet?
Yeah, Canada has about like 20. 20 period. No more.
Yeah.
America has like 3 million. Russia has the other 3 million. Or China. That entire spot. There you go.
Pick
6
one.
million people.
That doesn't make sense.
That entire place. I don't know.
I think your
I
math
don't know
is
geography.
off there,
I
buddy.
never got taught it.
No, it wasn't your geography. It was your math.
It's 6 million and 20. I said there's 6 million people. They don't discover them, all right?
Oh, I thought you said there are 3 million people total, and then you put 3 million in the United States and 3 million in Russia. And I was like,
I said 6 million.
Oh, I know that now.
So I said, now
why-
you're making me like doubt myself. I thought I said 3 million.
All right. Well, when I'm editing this, I'm listening back. I'll know what happened.
I better not get a text.
So,
Like, you said 3
you're-
million, you son of a bitch. No.
I completely spaced out for that part of the conversation. I actually wanted to see what the most viewed YouTube video is, and it is Despacito with
Now
6
that's a bump.
billion. It has 6.8 billion views.
What the heck?
Only because Justin Bieber.
There are 7.5 billion people on the earth.
Isn't it 7.8 now?
That's not 6 million.
Google told me 7.5.
See, I know math. I know math.
Do you think Google would lie to me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Very
fair.
much. All the time.
Because Google is like, no, we're not tracking you, and then they admit that they're tracking you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just can't live with those terms. Like, if the government comes take me for some reason or something, like I said, and be like, what time? Then they give me a time and place. I'd be like, I wasn't even around any electronics. And then when they give, like, the looks, then I'm like, oh, okay. I understand. And then they can just come take me. Hey, bro.
What?
That is
It's
exactly
nothing.
what I was
Just
about
move
to
on.
say. It's like, I'm so confused.
All right. I actually do think that segues a little bit into our third thing.
Does it? Does it segue? Sorry, I'm like, I don't... What kind of segue was
I'm
that?
professional.
All right.
He was talking about like getting taken, wasn't he?
I don't
Getting
know.
taken by Google.
I honestly like stopped listening to Nick like 10 minutes ago. I thought he was talking about
I
getting
know
kicked.
you did,
Wow.
but I'm still speaking anyways.
I didn't stop listening. I just stopped understanding. That was the problem for me. I'm like, I don't. I'm
You
sorry,
gotta
Nick.
keep up.
Okay, edit these 5 minutes out.
I'm 3 minutes behind, but I'm also 10 minutes forward. You gotta understand.
What?
Some-
Bro, what?
I'm a slow person, but I move on. I'm pretty quick to be like, all right, that was cool. Now something else.
You lost me. You completely lost
Just
me.
go to the next one. Right?
Okay, so I think we've got. Okay, I think we've got a good amount to talk about with this one. So we're moving on to a film from Hulu, a short film. For their, it's like a Halloween film, or their Huluween, because they're
Huluween.
super clever. Their short film called The Hug, which
But it's
made
July.
which made its rounds. Well, we're doing it right now. Okay, right now we're doing it. I'm not saving this
I don't
episode
remember
till
being Halloween
October,
now.
dude. I'm not saving this episode till October. You can't stop me.
Halloween deserves a spot in Halloween.
I think for October it should be like a theme month of like scary stuff.
It should be July theme because apparently we're switching the months now.
We're not. All right. Does anybody want to start us off on this one, or
Garbage.
all right?
FNAF wannabe looking ass. Sir, no, I don't watch a lot of scary movies, but when I know that if you're gonna hug them, something's gonna happen, even I know to that point, then you know you shouldn't do it. It's like it's so
He
stupid.
didn't know
Hug
he
me,
was.
brother. No.
He didn't know he was in a movie.
No, go away. Like he was on a lunch break and you turned him on. That made him mad. He was going to take you.
He didn't know that he was in a movie.
That's it.
Oh my word!
That's the vibe.
I guess I'm kind of worried that you think movie characters are all aware that they're in a movie. They're not. Not everybody is Deadpool. They don't know. They don't know.
No, it's just stupid. It was supposed
I
to be a
think The
jump scare.
Conjuring
But
would have
like,
been a very different
I can show
movie
that
if
to a
they had
6-year-old and
people.
they'd be like, "You're not gonna hug him, bro. You can't hug him."
All I heard was something about The Conjuring and something about a hug between the two of you. I don't know. Can one at a time,
I was
please?
I said The Conjuring would have been a very different movie if they were all self-aware.
Right? Yeah, they would have been like, "Oh, you hear that music? We shouldn't go down in the basement."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, this is this stupid punk ass kid. He's not gonna know.
No, but even
He
still,
was a punk ass kid.
like, there's a point of time where I'm not in that scenario, and I know you don't hug the thing.
well, yeah.
That thing is an animatronic.
It's
You
'cause
don't
you're
hug the
watching
thing.
the
You've never
movie.
played FNAF, my guy. Like,
You are also not a 10-year-old kid in a universe where potentially that game does not exist.
sir, at 10 years old, I wouldn't go to Tuck E. Cheese wannabe anyways.
That is
It's
fair.
that, like,
yeah, but
that's,
he's a different. He's not you. He's got
no,
different
it was
tastes than
stupid,
you.
Sir. Jump scares
You
are
are-
supposed to be stuff you don't like see. You don't know what's gonna happen. 'Cause
I feel
know
like you're
it's
inserting yourself too much into
You're, like,
this. You're
judging-
thinking way too hard
I think
about it.
you're projecting your wants onto this kid for his birthday, like right
This
now.
kid is stupid, sir. His birthday sucks.
Well,
Alright?
nobody's debating that. Well, yeah, his birthday was stupid, but he's 10.
when the
Everybody,
fat guy says he's on lunch break, leave him on lunch break.
well, duh, the kid's a
Be
brat.
respectful. And then he turned on the thing, and then all of a sudden he's supposed to be, oh yeah, you just cut my lunch break in half.
Okay,
Here,
okay, wait,
let
wait,
me
wait.
give you a hug. No.
Okay,
All
back
right,
up, back
okay,
up, back
wait,
up.
let's back up. Yeah, hold on.
If he had left him on his lunch break, this short wouldn't have happened.
Wouldn't that be a good thing?
For you, maybe. I actually have some notes on this because I actually have some things to say about it.
Okay, wait.
I
can-
did not enjoy it because
Okay.
it was a stupid jump scare.
Like-
Because it was easily found and like it's not scary. It was not scary.
Well,
Because
yeah,
it was like,
I
yeah,
didn't-
of course
I
it's gonna
actually-
jump scare is gonna happen.
I didn't really
It's
think
it was scary.
Halloween.
I actually
Halloween is scary.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't really. Okay, my God, this is just absolute chaos, which is kind of what I predicted this would be.
Yeah. I have some things to say about it. And the reason why you weren't scared about this is because it does the it does
It's like it's
attack
pretty much putting a sign on him saying
Let
like,
me
"Hi, I'm a jump
speak."
scare." No, it's like that's pretty much what it was. That was the entire
not-
thing. Like,
okay,
here,
no,
let
no,
me
no, no.
let me turn him on now, and then all of a sudden he's gonna be all happy jolly. Like, no,
That is your
obviously
wrong.
he's just going. He
You're
wants to steal you, child. Like,
it does a classic horror tactic of showing, not telling. So, of course, by having him look creepy, you're going to be like, oh, don't touch him, right?
Then what's the scary in that?
It's supposed to set a tone. It's
Sir.
supposed to set a tone. We're
Okay,
supposed to
okay.
feel
You're about to
uneasy.
be murdered, right? You're about to be murdered.
Wait.
Yes.
And, okay. Then you got out of it, and then you knew who the murderer was. Then what's the scare of being like murdered now? Because you know who it is who's going to kill you,
That
so you
is
just stay
not-
away from that person.
No.
That's-
Nick, it is about setting a tone. Just based off of how it looks, you know subconsciously exactly
the
what's
tone
about
of
to happen.
cliche. That's the only tone I've seen.
Yes.
It's too cliche for it to be scary. It's
How is it
Halloween.
cliche?
Halloween's supposed to make me scared. If I want the subscription for Halloween, I want to be scared.
What a bad podcast.
I'm having a breakdown over here right now. Can we back up? And just, like, I understand this was definitely, like Nick said, it was definitely at least Five Nights at Freddy's inspired. Instead of
It was.
Inspired. It was
Ins-
literally remade.
instead of a
Like,
hunt,
how legal can we get? Pretty
instead
much.
of no, it was just a different take. It wasn't like a haunted animatronic. It was a creature pretending to be an animatronic, which is different. Number one, okay.
Sir, it's the exact same thing with the Souls of the Children FNAF. It's the same
It's
exact thing. I don't
The
care.
souls of
Chuck E.
children.
Cheese, like
It was
a
a
mouse, like
It was a
bear.
demon
I don't even know what
panda.
that thing was. A panda.
FNAF
Like,
doesn't
yeah,
have a
you know
demon
what
panda.
You know what a brown bear is? Another form of a bear. So let's just do a panda bear now instead of just going for like
It
a
was
salmon
a
or something.
demon panda, not a costume
It's
possessed
two
by a
things
dead
are not
kid.
comparable.
If you want to be scared, actually just go play the game, sir. Honestly, Halloween, just Hulu failed. All right.
Okay, now that your opinions are out of the way,
Hulu failed. I like that. That's funny. Okay, let's start from the beginning, right?
Hi, I'm Nick.
Not quite that far back. No, it's like, for the record, Huluween actually has like a ton of stuff. This isn't the only thing they have, okay? So if you want to go watch more Huluween stuff, they have a lot of spooky stuff, and some of it is very good. This was not a representation of how good Huluween can be. This is gonna be a joy to edit. Okay, so we've got so it opens. I'm just gonna kind of skim through my notes here. So we open on a shot of Pandora's Pizza Palace with an annoying ass theme song. And there's like this frazzled manager that's trying to keep up with a bunch of rowdy kids.
Fat. Call him fat.
He was also frazzled. And
And fat.
okay, he's also
They
fat.
they wanted you to know that he was fat.
I don't think they wanted him to know because they didn't
No,
make
they,
up.
they
He
wanted
was
you
just-
to know that he
wasn't
was
there.
fat. That makes a difference. It does. You
How?
wouldn't think the same if it was a skinny guy.
Oh my god.
Of course, I wouldn't
you
think
wouldn't,
a skinny
you
was
wouldn't
fat.
take it as serious. You wouldn't take it as realistic if it was someone skinny. Of course, someone who owns like a pizza place is fat, sir. He ate all the pizza.
Okay, anyway.
So this 10-year-old birthday brat wants a show from this animatronic panda, right? And the manager's like, the robot's on his dinner break, whatever the hell that means. And so the kid rightly points out that he's just a robot, but I mean, you know, he's a spoiled little pissant, and he demands a show from the panda, and the manager gets dangerously close to calling the kid a little shit, which I would have enjoyed immensely, by the way. Like, because kids like that, I've worked with kids like that, and I've also wanted to call them that, so if it had happened, I would have been really happy. But it didn't, so that's
That guy would have got a fat lawsuit, sir.
disappointment. No, there wouldn't have been a lawsuit. The mom would just
Sir,
would have
do
been
you
like,
not see
I'm
the
never
mother?
coming
sir?
back here.
She's the kind of person to drink wine while having that child. Like, she's the kind of person to be smoking inside that building. She would have lawsuit so fast.
What are you going to lawsuit over? Oh, you hurt my feelings. Shut up. You can't. No, there's no,
Sir,
absolutely not.
I
pull
mean,
a
it-
soccer player, sir. Like, take that to heart. Literally
Absolutely
go cry. Like,
would not be a lawsuit there. She could try,
like,
but
the
she
mother
would
would probably.
lose.
Sir, that's a lot. That's
Absolutely
a lawsuit,
lose.
Sir, do you not see here?
Absolutely lose the lawsuit.
Halloween's an American thing.
Absolutely
like...
lose. There's no way she'd ever win that lawsuit.
No.
Anyway.
Absolutely not. Even though
Well,
it
like,
is
the fat guy would
2020,
probably die of a
he
heart
gets-
attack by the time lawsuit happens, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so the manager, I think he's the manager because he had keys. I'm just kind of assuming.
Well, unless he's some random guy that walked in and started giving out pizza.
That would be kind of alarming. Yeah, yeah.
That would be scary. That would be the real scary thing. Then he he made and then he started everything to where he would take the children and everything.
Honestly,
Panda
given the
ass,
vibe
Panda
that
Chuck E.
he
Cheese
had,
ass.
I would love if I would be able to talk.
Go for it.
I was about to say, given the tone of what has already been presented, it wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary if he had just walked in and stole someone's keys.
Yeah.
Sir, that would actually make it scary. Halloween.
Okay,
Like,
anyway.
You know what Halloween is?
Nick.
It's Halloween, but Hulu in
Nick.
it.
Nick,
I
we
get the
We
pun.
get it.
I get the pun. I understand the pun, Nick. All right.
I think we all know it's Halloween. We get it.
Yeah, but Halloween is supposed to be Halloween. Halloween is scary, and that was not scary. There's some fat guy wanting to come take a child, sir. That would be scary.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
start from the top. Take 3.
He
Nick,
could
you're not
be
allowed
the
to
panda.
talk.
He's the,
You are not allowed
he's
to
the
talk.
size of the panda. He's the size of the panda. He could be the panda then.
Oh my
Put that
god.
in the garbage, sir. He becomes a panda. Extra paycheck.
Whoever is listening to this, I'm so sorry. Okay, so the manager is talking to the kid, but he gets interrupted by a bunch of rowdy kids wanting pizza. And he's like, "Hey, form a line!" Because that's the manager's job, not the mom's job, I guess. I don't know.
How would you form a line?
I don't know. That's a fair question, to be honest. So he pushes past the birthday kid, who we find out is named Aiden, but we'll just call him that now.
Aiden is such like a... No. That's gonna stop.
Aiden sucks. We hate Aiden. But anyway, and Aiden is also apparently Garrett from Thief, because he just snags the key from the manager, like, out of his pocket somehow. Like, can we explain that?
Because
Like,
he's fat. His fat rolls. He won't be able to feel a thing.
that's no what? Being fat
Fat
doesn't
rolls, sir.
void your nerve endings. Like, you can still feel stuff.
Nicholas,
Sir.
are you fat shaming?
No, because I am fat. This is fair. Now, all right.
Can you not feel
He-
stuff
he-
as well as skinny people? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's like double my size. I'm already bad enough as it is.
God.
But
Clearly,
you
he
avoid-
cannot feel his legs. Anything
You have
down.
avoided
He's
the
carrying a
question,
wagon.
and you feel
He's
your
like-
own legs.
A wagon?
He is carrying a hay bale worth of fat, alright?
A hay bale?
Yep.
This is gonna be a nightmare to edit.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
After he's done editing this, it's gonna be 15 minutes long.
So, okay, so the kid takes the key, Aiden takes the key, and he activates the robot's act. And I have to say, it is so loud. Can someone explain to me why the manager or anybody else in the restaurant did not hear this during the entire show? He was like 20 feet away.
I actually have a complaint about this. The sound design and the Foley work in this short is fucking atrocious.
Yeah, it's Halloween. We're supposed to be scared, sir.
You've made that
I'm
joke
so
40 times
disappointed.
beginning.
I'm so disappointed in Halloween. I've just learned about it 2 days ago. I was very proud, very happy. Watch this thing. Oh, wow. Cliched out.
They
How many
have
more cliches could we put in there? Put it in the bucket, sir. Bucket of cliches. Take out another one. Oh, fat child named Aiden. Like,
fat
fat manager,
child
sir.
named Aiden is
The
a
wa-
cliche?
sir, what did he act like? He act like a brat, sir. Cliche.
Bratty kids exist.
Then we got alcoholic mother. Cliche.
Those also exist.
No,
Do
like,
you
no, I
think
want different
that
things. Sir.
there is a realistic connection between an alcoholic mother and a kid who acts out? Just saying.
No, what he needs to do, I hope that like scared that like I didn't hope he died. No, I just hope he got scared enough to the point where like okay, I need to man up now. I hope he like moves into a place he can call his own. He has a child himself. I hope the mother like just stops drinking. She don't need drink anymore. Child's
The only thing I'm getting from this is how much do you just not want to actually talk about this short? I haven't even
see.
talked about any of my
Halloween.
notes.
You want to talk
We,
about some of your
we
notes?
know it's Halloween.
Halloween. I want to be scared at Halloween. I want to see some excitement.
Can we please talk about this short in a way that's not just shitting on it, not constructively?
It's cliche garbage. There's nothing scary about it. Don't
Okay.
deserve the Halloween spot.
Can I please
Lore
talk about
above
my
Halloween.
notes?
Can I? Yeah, Can I just add one more thing before you talk about your notes,
Yes.
listeners? Play a drinking game with this episode. Every time he says Halloween, take a shot.
You will be dead.
Halloween. You go
Oh,
fucker.
there's another one.
And now they're dead. They're dead. They're on their way to the hospital, going to get their stomach
Pump
pumped.
it, sir. Pump it out. Hey, boy. I hope the alcohol gets pumped it off right through your stomach, down up throat, sir. Halloween. Get the vodka. Alright?
Please talk about your notes, William. Please
Okay.
talk about your
I
notes.
actually have some constructive things to say about this short.
Okay.
I bet
Is-
Halloween.
I'm going to kill myself.
I like Halloween. It was funny. I like it. I personally enjoy it.
For an indie film, a lot of the things that were presented cannot be helped. The bad sound design, that was bound to happen.
Yeah.
The blocking for the scenes I thought was a little bit wonky.
Yeah, it just seems
No,
like
no.
someone's watching them.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird. But there's a few things that it does do right. It does do the show don't tell. If there was just a kid that showed up and he was all like, "Ooh, it's creepy, don't go to it," it would have like ruined the whole thing.
Yeah.
It would have made it realistic.
No,
Sir, panda. You're not gonna tell me you're gonna hug an animatronic panda.
all right.
at once
Before
break.
you go on a tirade again,
Pandas
I'm
are
gonna
big.
continue.
They like food. They will eat you.
All right, but it
And
does that.
animatronics are like-
It does all of this because I don't even know where I was going with that. You fucked me up so bad.
I just want to know what
I
William
deeply
thinks.
apologize. Please go.
I have okay.
Please give me your opinion.
from a person that has studied film.
Halloween.
This does.
No, just go. I want to say it one more time.
If
I
I
want to make
get
sure
cut
they're
off
still living.
one more
Gotta-
time, I'm leaving this call right now. For a person that has studied film, this
Ugh.
does a lot of things right, and to a degree, I do agree with you. The execution of how they did it is not great. It does fall flat. But actually, did look up a few things about this movie. Is the actual suit of the monster does exist and was a real thing at a real place,
Oh, that's creepy.
and it is Five Nights at Freddy inspired for sure.
No, really? Sorry.
And it was also inspired by real events that actually happened at a Chuck E. Cheese, where things started happening that was very unexplainable and weird. Like kids started going missing. The animatronics were moving by themselves at night after closing.
You what? Really?
Yeah,
What? I didn't know about this.
yeah.
Tell me more.
But it was inspired by these kinds of events, and it's kind of like an homage to those things. So I do agree it is a very cheesy short, but I think what it was trying to accomplish is actually kind of heartwarming, if that makes sense, because it's like self-aware. If that makes sense, it knows it's bad.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fair. There was
So those are like
Oh, sorry.
Why would you cut him
But-
off like that? Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm professional.
But all in all, I thought it was a good short. It could have been better. I do agree. But I give it like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're pretty nice to give it a 6.
I think like it was pretty cheesy the whole way through. There was one part in particular that actually
Cheesy because pizza.
was like really creepy to me. Was when Aiden turns around to make sure nobody's watching, and the robot like shifts his gaze to like look at the parents to make sure the parents aren't watching. That was like actually really creepy to me
Yeah.
because he was like he was like super self-aware,
Wait,
like you
the
could
mic's
tell.
off.
You bitch. Calm down. I just wanted to move you, sir, because I didn't want you to fall.
The so Aiden turns around to make sure the kids aren't watching, and we get the creepy part where the robot also looks to make sure nobody's watching. And you know, the room behind them both, it is filled with, you know, the most oblivious employees I've ever seen in my life, and that's saying something considering I go to Walmart like every week. Then Pandora asks for a hug, and because, you know, the kid is 2 brain cells short of a cucumber, he agrees to this.
Cucumbers have brain cells?
Yeah, they've got more than Aiden does. So he gives the thing a hug, and
I set him up.
so in a twist that absolutely surprised nobody, the animatronic grabs him and won't let go, and it loses like its rubber face as the curtain is closing, and it was really funny to me because this little girl is at the table across the restaurant, and she turns around and she sees this thing grabbing at Aiden, and she sees like its twisted face, and she just turns back around like, yeah, I'm not gonna involve myself in that shit. Like, absolutely not.
You know what that is? That was being smart. I applaud her for that.
Yeah, she was like, nope, 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 nope.
Now, she go back to eating her pizza, right?
So, and this lady who like we mentioned, I think is supposed to be Aiden's mom. She starts calling for him. Notably, the little girl doesn't say anything, probably because she doesn't like Aiden, and that's fine. That's understandable.
Or she just didn't know what even happened.
No, he was a big shithead.
He was.
Imagine being that hated. You literally get murdered, and someone watched,
She-
and then like nothing.
She
Like,
was
no.
more horrified by the fact that the animatronic was killing him rather than the fact that he was dying, I think was the thing. She was like, "Oh, it's Aiden, that's fine." But the animatronic is scary. Never coming back
Oh my
here.
god, a murderer! Who's he killing? Aiden? Oh,
Aiden, oh, that's okay.
oh.
So
I mean, I can turn away.
so the manager he looks towards the curtain and he sees that his keys are gone, and he kind of runs toward the stage. Well, he kind of speed walks because Aiden's a snobby little bastard, and the manager wasn't too eager to help at that point. So he opens the curtain and he sees a very docile, innocent-looking Pandori, with the rubber mask back on, and you could hear like a muffled Aiden coming from somewhere. And in a jump scare that if you didn't see coming, you've never seen a horror film before, Aiden's arm like pops out of the mouth, and then it just ends. And so we're just kind of left to guess at what happens after that. Like, I understand that it was a short film, but I was like, so does he survive?
I'm assuming
Like,
he died.
do they pull him out of there? Because everybody knows that he's in there. Do they like cut the thing open and pull him out, or are they just kind of like, oh well, that's whatever.
Or do they put on some Ren Pulsar and they start vibing, start dancing like Aiden's dead, crab rave?
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
that's not out of the realm of possibilities. It kind of seems like the resounding opinion of Aiden is fuck this kid, because when that girl was seeing him being killed, she was like, all right, she's not a snitch.
I ain't no snitch.
you can do what you want, Pandora. It's fine. Oh, Pandora, you
So it's like
scamp!
Takashi to you. I ain't no
Got
snitch.
another one.
My running theory is she actually paid Pandori off.
Oh.
She is the murderer the entire time.
So she planned it.
She wanted the arm for the black market. Done.
Jeez.
Well, everyone's like, go save Aiden. She just flips the arm into a bag of oyster and she runs.
But like I said, I understand that it's a short film, but I mean, there wasn't like any conclusion to anything at all. It just felt
Yeah.
it felt like a lazy ending. Like, cause it was like, boo, okay, that's it. Like, like stories build up to like, like building action and then the climax and then falling action and a resolution. It was like climax ending. Like it just cut off like right at the climax of the thing. And I was like, what? That's it?
Where's the rest?
Like, what happens? Like, and I understand that they want you to wonder what happens, but it felt lazy because I was like, what? How did? Like, I understand that you want, like, the whole point was to, I guess, leave us wanting more, but it just kind of annoyed me.
I think it also goes back to it being self-aware and knowing what it is presenting, that they had to kind of, not had to double down, but they were just like, you know what, I don't know how to end this. Kid got eaten. We never liked him anyway.
Let's double down.
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
double
Why was it a
down.
panda?
Why not?
Why did they choose
Why
a panda?
is, why is Charles Entertainment Cheese a mouse?
Because it says cheese, right? Mouse like cheese, like cliche.
They picked an animal. Like, why a panda?
Yeah,
why
why they
not a
pick
panda?
a panda though?
Why not a panda?
Because no, everything has like a thing behind it. But, like, why a panda? They wouldn't just pick a random animal.
I pick random animals
think
for
it-
stuff all the time.
It boils down to
I feel
bad
like some of
planning,
this is
bad
different.
writing.
Like Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment, bear, boom.
I
Chuck E.
I
Cheese,
actually
mouse,
have-
cheese, boom.
It may have been a copyright issue because there are other animatronical animals, and that might be one of the ones that weren't already licensed.
Get a dragon.
Potentially.
Dragons are cool.
I wonder if there is a dragon already.
Bigfoot.
But it actually is based off of an existing animatronic / person in a suit called the Showbiz Pizza Bear. And if you Google it, it is terrifying.
Ooh, I'm gonna Google it right now.
Well, I don't want to Google.
I'm
things. It's
Googling.
terrifying.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. You can't stop me. What was it called?
I'm just gonna watch Halloween if I want to be not scared at all.
Showbiz Pizza Bear.
Showbiz Pizza Bear.
Oh my god, I actually spelled showbiz.
Oh
too.
my god! That thing is creepy! Ew!
That's what they
They
make
did?
at the top.
Ew! 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 Gross! Oh my god! Listeners, look that up. Oh my
Sarah, that's a
god!
vibe. What do you
That
mean?
thing is so creepy! Oh my god! Ew! That thing is the creepiest. That is creepier than anything in Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm gonna be honest. Oh god, hate that. His name is Billy Bob Broccoli. Ugh. That's literally the name that's listed for him.
I love that.
Honestly, the websites are more scarier than the actual thing itself.
Oh
Like the
my
website.
There's a
names.
website?
BuzzFeed has one. Twitter.
Oh no. But that is what it is based off of. But
The
they
Falush.
obviously couldn't. They obviously
Ugh.
couldn't do a copy paste because that would have been copyright infringement.
Right. Oh, they've got like a whole thing. They've got like a gorilla and like a. Oh my gosh, they're all
Oh,
creepy.
there is.
He has a whole family. He's got a sister.
Yeah, he's got like a whole family. Oh my gosh, they're all horrible. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh my gosh, if one thing is going to keep me up at night, it's going to be that. Oh my gosh.
So I think
You're
it's
welcome.
gonna make me sleep.
Did you just dunk your phone underwater?
Yeah, you went like full robot, which
Yes.
was appropriate for what we were talking about. But
You know, that's a vibe.
are you an
It's a vibe.
Are you an animatronic?
I gotta go.
All right.
We've come full circle.
I think we've all threatened to leave this call one time or another.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on not just the short film, but anything that we talked about today?
Grasshoppers, Halloween, and Red.
You just said 3 words.
They all have meaning.
Three things.
Every word has meaning.
Those were the 3 things that he harped on for the entire episode.
Yeah. I thought the hug was bland. It could have been better, but I do appreciate what it was going for as like an indie filmmaker. Also,
Yeah.
I understand the struggles that they were going through making that. Glow of Fireflies, fucking loved it.
Mm, good
I'm
I'm
stuff.
starting to turn more to liking that too. I'm starting to like Fireflies. I won't listen to it, but I won't hate it either.
I'm,
I like
It's
the
in
jazzy.
between.
I'm
stuff
sure Renpool is delighted to hear that.
He probably doesn't
then-
even care.
Probably
And then
not.
Blinding Lights, I thought I love the 80s feel of it. Hate the music video.
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely. 100%.
No, the one. Okay. But Blinding Lights, I would like to know what the weekend was on, and can I get someone who is a dealer? Because to make a sound like that, and then to make a video like that, there has to be some in between drug to just completely change everything.
sleep until I feel your touch.
And touch as he gets punched in the neck.
I can't
Did
sleep.
that happen?
I can't sleep until. Now I can sleep because he knocked me unconscious.
No, that's the kind of video I want the realistic sounds for. Take out the music, just realistic sounds. And see how
Actually-
stupid it is compared to.
Isn't there a whole thing about that, like replacing music video with like realistic sounds?
And it's
Yes.
the best thing ever.
I remember seeing one with Elvis. It was really funny.
Those things actually ruined concerts for me because I'll just be like in the audience. I'm just like picturing the sounds that they're making when they're not on the mic.
Right? Yeah.
It ruined concerts for me.
that and like the lip sync things when you go like to political events, you could see Donald Trump just talk about something completely different, but it sounds like he sounded like that.
Oh, the deep fake things.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, bad lip reading?
There you go.
Oh, bad lip reading. I thought you were talking about deep fakes.
That's good. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing.
Those are the only things that I look forward to come political events.
Bad
I
lip
thought
reading is
you
good.
I thought you were about to follow that up when you wake up in the morning. That's so sad. Like, I-
No. No.
I wake up in the morning to bad lip readings.
Have you guys
Fall asleep to realistic sounds.
Have you guys seen the songs that they made with Yoda?
What?
They made bad lip reading. They made songs with Yoda. The Seagulls Stop It Now, and the one where he sings about his stick, his walking stick. To clarify,
Ooh, I gotta look these up.
you haven't
I gotta
seen
look
them? Oh my god!
No.
They are incredible. You gonna feel the wrath of my stick. Look at my stick.
I've never.
All I
what?
think is the Carl
Yeah.
Weezer ones.
I gotta look these up.
My stick,
So-
my stick, my stick is better than bacon.
Sir, I thought it was you said 4 o'clock, so I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna stay up till 6, then study for my driver's exam, right?
But it's just a stick.
And then I said, I done that. Then I woke up 2 o'clock. Here's the
But it's just
text.
a
It's like,
stick.
oh yeah, you guys are doing it now. What, sir? I woke up 2 minutes prior.
I think I'm in hell.
Why do you say that? What's going on?
Jaden singing and you're talking incomprehensibly. I don't know what's happening. I just experienced what a person with schizophrenia experiences on the
Sir.
Wait, we should do it again. Next, start talking about something stupid.
You know, I'm gonna talk about the history of Newfoundland, first beginning all the way back to the Vikings, sir. Now, you know that SpongeBob episode, sir, with that Viking, Leek Erickson there. You know Leek Erickson there. Swear to God, he was on.
What's happening?
And then the Irish and the English and the French just came all around, sir. It'd be like, we're stealing your stuff, and it'd be like, boss, be like, fine.
We've got to end this right now. We've got to end this.
And me.
Well, that brings our review of this week's selection to a timely end. Thanks for joining us here on the Weekly What's Up, and until next time, this is Jay and the rest of the crew reminding you to keep producing art so we can keep making fun of it. If there's anything you'd like us to review in the next episode, you can send it to contacttwwu@gmail.com or tweet us at the What's Up Cast. Huge thanks to my co-hosts for joining me this week. You'll find their social media sites in the description below. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
I'm in hell.
I'm sorry.
You better leave that part in.
Oh, that's staying in. Yeah, we'll have something to fade us out as the music builds.
Oh hell yeah, that sounds cool. Sounds like them, like the fucking new shit.
You listened to the full episode. You didn't know that happened last time?
Oh, I know that happens. But like, do I focus on what I'm hearing behind me or in front of me? Like,
What?
sir.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes complete sense if you're new to one. Whatever.
It doesn't make sense if you're fucking a normal person.
Sir, it does make swear to God, that would have made sense.
I gotta Google this.
If there's anything you'd like us to review in the next episode, you can Sorry. Gonna start back from the or tweet us at the What's Up Cast. Damn it. Huge thanks, mother.
They're cursing out now.
I got this first try in the first episode. You see what you guys do to me? Coming up this week. Oh shit.
Take 2.
Okay. The recording is active. All right.
All right, clap so you can sync it.
No, it'll sync automatically. We don't need to clap. We're fine.
Well, fuck
That's
me
cool.
again.
Okay. All right.